I had broken up with someone several years ago, and after a time I started feeling lonely again. I was having some, I guess, employment issues, not in a good place emotionally. I had 3 kids here living with me, worrying at night, not sleeping well. All that was going on at the same time. That's where I was before Soulful Sundown started. I have a friend, Jamie, who had been going to Soulful Sundown for a little while, and she invited me to go, and I don't really go to church anymore. I don't like to be preached to. I didn't go at first, and so finally one day she said, "You're really gonna like this. You really should come." So I said, "All right, this month I'm gonna go with you." And I was really impressed with the minister, Jennifer. I just thought that this is how it should be.
I'd almost forgotten, but then remembered the summers when my father, who wasn't particularly handy with tools, would bring a wrench out to Central Park, to the playground at 96th Street, to turn on the sprinklers on those hot, hot days. I loved having the hero dad. I loved running in the sprinklers.
She's just a very dynamic speaker. When she talks about a topic, she personalizes it. She might, bring in instances in her own life. She usually touches something in someone. I was really inspired. She brings out hope in people. She makes you feel better.
We're keeping ourselves from all that we can be. And the resources are already within us. We need laughter. Yes, baby, you are right on. Amen. Okay, I don't need to say anything else. We're done now. It is a real blessing to get to lead Soulful Sundown services and see people's lives being positively transformed. You know what, actually, if it's doable, I have really been living with that first song, Rudy with a Flashlight. Mm-hmm. Is there some...
Play that progression under it a little bit.
Kind of slow...
Underneath.
Praying. I can pray to that.
Here. So is there a way we can get the volume down? Just because you're going to be talking over that, so we want it quiet.
The themes for Soulful Sundown either begin with a particular theological theme or concept for me, something that I think needs to be communicated, or something that's happening in the world that we need to talk about, or it may grow out of a piece of music to start with.
There's something about the way she presents things, and the music ties into it too. They pick songs that relate to whatever her topic is.
The band is amazing. They are incredible musicians, each and every one of them on their own, but together they are unbelievably marvelous, and I am in awe of what they can do. I get to do the spoken word piece, and they do the musical piece, and together we create something transformative.
Chris is the band leader, Chris Marshak, and yes, he plays the drums and percussion instruments, and he brings in all the musicians and the singers.
Soulful Sundown is a really cool night that is a mixture of music and spirituality. It's a collaboration I'm involved with Reverend Jennifer L, and it's really grown, and there's like a lot of people coming back every month. Music is one of the only things that makes me remember who I am, kind of like a reset. But a lot of times when we're there as musicians, the theme is being revealed to us as she's speaking. I don't know exactly what she's going to say. So as she's talking, I'm being inspired the same way everyone else is there by her words, and that influences the way we play. It is a pretty amazing thing to know that when you're playing that it's someone came in a certain mood and that you were able to elevate them, and then by the end of the night they're sharing with how you've touched them and moved them.
The band is great. They're really very talented. They all have a lot of impressive credits to their name.
Ben Wish, the keyboard player, most people know him. He produced and mixed Mark Cohn's hit song Walking in Memphis, and wears no shoes. That's the other important thing.
During each service, Jennifer talks about a specific charity that they take up a collection for. Some of them are local to Long Island, like the food banks or things like that. Some of them are more nationally known, like Ronald McDonald House. It's always something that really does good things for people. Now I'm in a better place, so I can donate more than when I started going there. I wasn't working full-time. Now I'm back in a full-time job and things are better, and I could be more generous because I can.
After the service, the night transitions into the coffeehouse. We have some amazing artists who come and play for us.
Please welcome Anna Eggy.
There are people who have been on the radio, who perform all over the country, some of them perform internationally, mostly singer-songwriters. They lower the lights and you just sit back and you enjoy the music, the performer.
We've been fortunate enough to have Cliff Eberhardt, Lucy Kaplansky, Patty Larkin, Willie Porter. The talent is at a very high level.
I started looking forward to it. I thought, well, I have to keep coming to this.
My hope is that Soulful Sundown helps to heal some of the rootlessness and social isolation that we feel. They've maybe made some new friends or just enjoyed the company of those who are gathered around them.
Even though you're in this worship room with many people from different faiths, Jennifer tries to make everyone feel really comfortable. Anyone is welcome. It's non-judgmental, and it's comforting, and it's a sense of community. I would have to say that Soulful Sundown has made an impact in my life. It's helped me through a lot of things, and no matter how bad I was feeling before I walked in, I'm feeling much better when I walk out. That feeling of hopefulness comes with you. It does last. Over time, the messages from Jennifer have been very helpful. I think she's done that for so many people who come. We need to be connected to other people to help us get through life.
That feeling of connection allows them to go out and transform the world in wonderful and positive ways.